You doing? What you doing? Are we back? Are you guys still there? Let me see. Let me catch up on chat. My tokens, where you sync your bot and you sync your bot and your streamer account to chat bot. I had to run back and forth and sync those. Let's see. Girl Child said Garcia's. Naza, dude, I had some wild stuff happen. I'll catch you guys up on that in 1 second. Uriah's here. What's up, Uriah? And you need to pack. Are you going somewhere? You're going on a vacation. Yeah, so I had some pretty wild stuff happen over the past 2 weeks. There's the last time I was streaming Destiny. And I just started streaming. It was 30 minutes in. And, I had all the lights on. And I had my 2 fans going and the ceiling fan. And I felt really comfortable. I thought everything was good. And I had my wrist brace on my right hand. And it felt like I was cutting circulation on my hand. Because I was like, oh, my hand's numb. And it was really numb. It was scary numb. So I couldn't even feel that I was pressing the buttons or moving the right stick. So I was like, okay, this is weird. So I loosened up the band, and I took it off, and then I realized my whole arm was numb. And then, I decided I need to get up, walk around for a second, because all of a sudden, face was numb, lips, tongue, the whole right side. And I was like, okay, this is sounding a lot like a stroke is happening or something. I was like, my whole right side was numb. And so I got up and then, walked around a little bit, and it kind of wasn't going away. So I canceled the stream. I was like, hey, I gotta go, and it was around dinner time anyway. So I called my mom, and she's not worried at all. I'm super worried. She's just kind of, just shrugging it off or something. She was kind of tired, so she didn't really care at the moment. And then okay, so what happened next was a little bit of a headache came in, and that kind of got bad. I described that headache as a 6 out of 10. And then my vision was kind of blurry at times, and then, which the part that concerned me most was about my speech was slurred. And it was I was trying to tell Alexa to turn off the light. So I tell her, I usually say, Alexa, turn off the studio lamp. And that is the cue words. Well, I couldn't even think of those words, and I don't even remember what I said, but it was I was trying to say that, and it was not, whatever I said was totally different. It was Alexa, and then I just kind of didn't say anything for a few seconds because I felt lost. So those were all stroke-like symptoms, right? Yeah, so it was really scary. So then we did a blood pressure thing to make sure, a little blood pressure test, which we couldn't find fucking batteries for, and that was funny. So we put batteries in. It needs 8 AA batteries or some garbage. So I put that in, and my blood pressure is pretty high, which is understandable when you're thinking, half my body's numb, I'm having a stroke, I'm This is not usual, you know. That's what I thought. So my insurance has the ability to call a nurse, because I still didn't think it was a stroke. So I had the ability to call a nurse, and I told her all the symptoms. She's like, oh, it sounds like you're having a TIA or a mini stroke, which, you know, still doesn't sound very good. She's like, you should definitely go to the hospital and get an MRI as soon as you can. And I was like, okay. So this is emergency room type stuff. So at that point, you know, and she kept asking me questions. She was like, were you thinking about going to the emergency room? And I was like, I don't know. You know, like, it seems bad. But then, like, about 10 or 15 minutes later, all the symptoms, by the time we were getting ready to go to the hospital, everything but the headache had vanished. The numbness went away after 10 or 15 minutes. The blurry vision. I still felt like my thoughts were not super coherent at the time. I wasn't able to say what I thought, what I was thinking, or it was just very jumbled, right? So we go to the hospital, and they do a CT scan. They do blood labs, you know, take blood. They did urine sample, you know, all this stuff, and everything comes up, you know, fine. Everything's fine. And they say, well, we can't do an MRI. We need your doctor's approval. Now, my doctor is, like, every time there's been an emergency, every time I've been horribly sick, like flu or like, I think one time I might have had, like, mono or something one summer, or what they thought was mono, but I was like, they were like, don't you usually get that from kissing? And I wasn't kissing at the time. I was unkissed. And, like, every time I've been, like, gravely ill, this motherfucker is on vacation to, like, Mexico or some shit. Or like, his staff will just be like, yeah, we can fit you in next week, you know, like, and they were telling us, like, we need this MRI now, because we need to know if you've had a stroke or something, or to know if this is serious. So we call, and we tell them, hey, I've had a mini stroke, blah, blah, blah. And apparently this happened on Thursday. This was on Thursday. I'm in the emergency room, Thursday night. Friday morning, we're calling my doctor to get MRI approval, because of course he's not answering Thursday night. So Friday, and what his staff tells us is he goes to the prison on Fridays. And then they also said, we could fit you in maybe on Monday. And we were thinking, this is stroke stuff. This is serious. You know, like, if you don't think this is a priority, like, you need to fuck off. So my mom actually took the phone, and she started, you know, just going at this lady and at the nurse. And we know these people personally. Like, we're actually, like, quote unquote friends with them, but, like, fuck, not anymore. And the doctor actually goes to my church, and so I'm not going back to that office ever again. So I called another doctor in town, and I got a new primary care physician now. Yeah, apparently for MRIs in America, you need doctor's approval. Your primary care physician needs to sign off before an MRI can be done. So Friday afternoon, I find out that I can see this new doctor, and already their office is way better. They're, you know, everybody from the front desk to the nurses to the doctor himself, everybody's very caring, everybody's very professional. You know, it's a very nice atmosphere. Usually at my doctor's office, they're always upset and they're cranky, and they're, you know, and they treat you like shit, and they rush you out of there, and the doctor hardly wants to listen to you and stuff, because he's behind, he's trying to get to his next patient, so he's trying to just kind of hurry you along. And so this new doctor, experience was great. He was like, we could do the MRI, he says, but it seems like you're probably okay. You know, maybe just take, like, some baby aspirin, just monitor your blood pressure, make sure, you know, this doesn't happen again. If it does, you know, you need to get into contact with us right away. But he said, what I'm thinking, and kind of what they concluded near the end of my ER visit, they said you should get the MRI, but they did say this could be just a complex migraine. So I've had migraines before, but I've never had migraines that do like numbness and like blurry vision, and like I've had more painful migraines where my head hurts a lot, like 7 or 8, but I very rarely get migraines. So this was weird to be. So apparently it probably was a migraine, even though, all these other things. Okay, so anyway, Friday, they're like, yeah, we'll book you with the MRI. So the Wednesday after that, so it's been like 5 days or something. 6 days. 6 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, it's been like 7 days. So I get my MRI that Wednesday. I think literally the next day they called and said, you're fine. Your brain's completely normal. We'll send you test results. But yeah, it seems like you're all good. So, I mean, that is good news. Don't get me wrong on that. That is good news. But yeah, other than this whole situation could have just been like a migraine that we don't know what could have caused it. Because like I had just started streaming, and the room was as comfortable as it usually is. It's pretty hot. It's usually like 80 degrees in that room with all the lights on, with the camera on, my computer and all that stuff, and my TVs. Is usually a little hot. So I got a new doctor, and I'm very excited about him. Because he was really nice, really professional, really knowledgeable. He listened. Felt that was good. Yeah, dude, we had some prayers, bro. My family praying for me. We keep it pretty close. But yeah, that's what happened. And so it was a wild week. And so I guess in response to that, I think it was sometime last week, I was like, hey, I'm going to cut out the streaming. And I'm going to do like more pre-recorded content, which if you've been checking it out, what is it? Sal, what's up, dude? Can I type on here? I don't think I... Can you type in the Twitch? No, I'm using the Streamlabs app, actually. I don't know if I can... Yeah, see, Naza's on it. I can type over here. So I can do... Oh my god, I can't even get a freaking... Really? Like, it says the shift is being held down and it's not doing the exclamation mark. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there it is. So there's YouTube. I've been throwing stuff up on YouTube. So, and link. Actually, exclamation link does all my links. Because basically I'm posting everywhere. Everywhere that I can do pre-recorded stuff on my own time. So yeah, YouTube, and like for those of you that are on Instagram, I've got 2 Instagrams, one for personal use, one for photography. And I've been posting on my photography blog, which there's also links there if you just check my streamer links right there. What else? Yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm getting more exercise because I was like, yeah, I do have a Patreon as well. There's a tier called, I think it's called the donor tier, but I'm gonna rename it the Presley tier. And it's like $1, and for $1 a month you get photos and videos of Presley and just other odds and ends. For $5, I do the Guardian Plus tier, which gets you into the Discord. You get your own. There's a special chat just for Guardian Plus in the Discord, and there's lots of videos like unboxings, any of the new tech gear that I get, or new games or whatever. I do unboxings, any special interviews or gaming related stuff. I'm always doing that. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, that's the monitor. Yeah, guys, check that out. That's the monitor I'm looking at. I don't know if you guys have any recommendations, but that's, to me, with a NVIDIA card, I think that's the monitor I want to go for, and I'm gonna see if can take some of my Twitch payouts and any donations that have been done between now and then to try to get that new monitor, because my old one burned out, and we're fine. We don't. It's I still have two monitors. I have one TV, and I have another TV turned sideways, and I use that for chat. Yeah, you can also just follow on Patreon, because sometimes I'll post stuff, for free, quote unquote. I'm not trying to be super monetized here, but I think the Patreon stuff is going to help at some point down the road, because musically, I think that's the best place for me to start posting content. And for people that are interested in that, that want to be supportive, in that capacity, that's the place. And I want to see what else I can do. You can ask for people's address, and you can do postcards. You can do handwritten postcards, or you just think of stuff write somebody a song or something like that. Well, thank you, girl child. I appreciate that. One TV for gaming and your phone for Twitch chat. True. I got two TVs. So for now I'm good. But I was thinking I do need to get a proper gaming monitor. So that's what I'm going to work for. That, and then I think after that I might save for an RTX 2080 or something. And maybe with my birthday money, which my birthday is the 19th of this month. So I'm very excited about that. No more health scares. Yeah, please. I've had enough. It was absolutely terrifying, and I'm gonna owe it's quite a bit of money for the MRI, which gave us peace of mind. So, but yeah, this is my birthday month, September 19th. I'm gonna turn 30. I'm gonna be super old now. And okay, so yeah, let me continue my story. So me and Presley are going on walks. We walk out to the pond. I do some running. I do some exercise. Just here at the house. I'm not gonna hit the gym yet. I want to see a chiropractor first. Because I think all this back and neck and the hands going numb and stuff, I think all that's related to something in the neck here, maybe a nerve or something that's kind of being pinched or aggravated or some sort. Maybe I can figure something out, because we've had x-rays done. Apparently I'm fine as of a year ago, but I didn't want to do carpal tunnel surgery because they said I had a minor case, and they were like, it's probably not necessary. And as a guitar player and a gamer, I don't want to jeopardize my trade. So that's what I've been scared about for the past year. It's just been this whole the back of my hand was going numb, or it would burn or something. Or my hand would go numb like a brick. So I try not to do too much mouse and keyboard type stuff. Stick more with the controller. Yeah, 30 is old, Rust. 30 is... I'm not even 30 yet, and I already, right here, 29, I'm I feel like I'm 60. Carpal tunnel stuff, and then I had this really fun time because I picked up my gaming chair, which weighs 50 or 60 pounds, and I picked it up from the bottom like an idiot, the heaviest part, and shooting pain went up my lower back. So I was on the ice pack for 2 days, and I did that on a Friday. So Saturday and Sunday I was on the ice pack, and like Sunday morning I was like, I gotta play at church. I gotta throw my guitar on my back and, you know, stand up for 2 hours and play guitar. So that was fun. That was a challenge, but luckily I felt really good that Sunday, and this Sunday went really well. So I think I'm doing good. And so less time gaming, more time outside, more time eating right, exercising, stuff like that, you know, sort of changing my streaming schedule has been good. So I've been doing mostly pre-recorded stuff on YouTube, taking photos while I'm out and about, posting those. Yeah, and I've been doing premieres on YouTube. So when I have like new content, like I've been playing Control lately, right? So I've been doing a premiere where you get to watch the gameplay live, or not live. You watch the pre-recorded gameplay, but then you can type in chat live, and we can all like watch it together. I've been doing that, and that's been kind of neat. We've had a couple people roll through, and then after that it becomes a VOD, and you can watch it like anytime on YouTube. And I've got everything neatly labeled. All the games are in playlists, so you know, if you want to catch a full playthrough of something, it's in the playlist. So I've been learning how to do that. Yeah, but it's been a wild week or two, and I'm glad things are going well. I got the selfie stick here. And this selfie stick sucks. It's so bad. It's barely holding my phone. Look at it. I don't like it that far out. It's kind of weird. Presley, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, look who's here. What are you doing? Come here. Come. Come here. Oh, who's a good boy? Are you just hating sitting outside? Are you just hating that? You just hate being... Look at this. He's got this black stuff coming out of his eyes. He has like allergies. So I gotta clean him up a little bit. Yeah, clean him up a little bit. Yeah, he gets like little allergies, and he'll sneeze and stuff like that. His eyes will run. Yeah. Boop! You just got booped. What is it? Uh-oh, he hears something. See his little ears perk up. He's a good boy. So yeah, it turns out this extension cord I bought for USB is working out pretty good. That was a smart buy. That was a smart buy, right, Presley? Yes. This is a smart buy. He's gonna go sit by the door. He's such an indoor dog. Like, he'll go outside and then he'll go sit by the door when he's done. He's like, I want back in now. He's enjoying his privileged indoor life. Okay, I'll finish my tea and then we'll wrap this up. But thank you guys for coming in here and chatting and stuff, hanging out. Do appreciate it. It's been good chatting, and it's been amazing. Everyone that's been supportive through this, it's been I don't know what the word is, but it's given me plenty of time to think. I'll say that. So I do enjoy what I'm doing, though. I think I do enjoy that extra time outside to walk around and run, stuff like that. And to, do a little photography. I think that's good. Hanging out with Presley is way better instead of just being cooped up for like 8 hours, like streaming like 8 hours of Destiny that nobody's like, that like nothing really memorable happening there. Like, it's better if we played Destiny for like 3 hours with like a goal in mind. Or like I've been doing with Control. Like, it's a single player game, so it's like, we're just playing bits of the story and I'm just finding good parts to stop at. And so it doesn't run into like 9-hour streams, because nobody wants to watch like nobody sits down to watch like 9 hours. Like, as Uriah said, nobody cares until they do. So, and you have to be a mega fan. Like, even I don't like watching my own stream for 9 hours. But like 3 hours. Like, I've been rewatching the VODs and stuff and learning and listening and evaluating how things look, right? So I don't mind doing that. And I think it's been really helpful doing these premieres, because I get to like rewatch my content and see, what do I like, what do I not like, was I getting weird sounds, or was my quality slipping at some point, or was I not being talkative enough, or whatever. Watch an entire playthrough for 9 hours. Yeah, I guess maybe when it's live, sometimes it's good. I just worry about VODs, right? I don't know why. I worry about VODs more. For some reason, I think there's replayability in that content. Yeah, live or YouTube, either way. I'm trying to grow the YouTube because I want to do some stuff. I want to do some stuff with that. Because, like, trying to post this stuff on Twitch takes way too long. Like, YouTube, I can upload in, like, 30 or 40 minutes or whatever it is. Depending on how long the video is, of course. But that's, But with, like, Twitch, I could take, like, a 30-minute video. It'll take, like, 3 hours to upload on Twitch. And then do a premiere on Twitch. So, Twitch is good if I'm live. I'm not going to post pre-recorded stuff on Twitch. It's just not feasible. It doesn't make sense. It's like, it just takes way too long. It's like a colossal waste of time. So for live content, it's great. And I might even try YouTube. I might even try a little bit of live stuff on there, but we'll see. And I'm gonna mess around with my camera. I might do some videos. I might do like some vlogging or something. Cause like this got me excited. Like, I was like, you know what, I got a plan today. I want to go sit outside, and then my phone was like 15% battery, so I was like, Well, we're gonna have to plug it in if we want to stream. So we've been live a little over 30 minutes. I think we've done 2 streams technically now, because it cut out. But yeah, Control, I've been loving it. It's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. So I think it's on my Game of the Year list. Let me tell you what I got so far. We got Control. We got, I don't know, maybe in no particular order, but Control feels like it's at the top. Control, Resident Evil 2 Remake, A Plague Tale: Innocence, which is the rat game, if you guys remember that. We played that earlier this year. And also, what's the other game I'm forgetting? Marble. Was Marbles this year? I haven't really... I play other people's Marbles streams. I've never actually hosted Marbles on my own stream. Maybe I should try that. That's it. Seems like an easy game where I wouldn't have to do anything, you know? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this selfie stick. Maybe I'll switch hands. Maybe the other hand's tired. Why can't I think of... Maybe that's all the games. Yeah, Control, Resident Evil 2... Marbles Season 2 was this year. They have seasons? What's going on here? But yeah, I think for sure Control, A Plague Tale: Innocence, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like, I don't know how to feel about, because I haven't finished Division 2, so I can't say that that's in my Game of the Year list yet. And same with Anthem, which Anthem kind of ended up being a bit of a flop until we see how this Cataclysm event goes, which I haven't even bothered to play. And I deleted Battlefield 5. I'm sorry. I did. I was so excited, and I actually liked it. I enjoyed playing it, and I haven't finished the campaign or anything. But I played some of the multiplayer, and I didn't really have fun. And like the thing with, I was really excited for the customization in multiplayer, but like everything is locked behind microtransactions and like loot boxes and stuff like that. So like I wanted all these cool uniforms and to like mix it up, and then I just realized there's not a lot there. They don't even have a lot of customization to unlock at any point. So, and the co-op that they put out, I tried it with Stormzy. We had a fun time, the 2 of us playing it, and it's 4-player co-op. But apparently that was a flop too. So yeah, Battlefield 5 is out. I just don't play it. I haven't touched it. I haven't even thought about it. So I said I gotta uninstall that. And Anthem, I'm gonna give it a little more time. I might jump in, play a little Anthem sometime. And I feel like Overwatch is on my chopping block. Like I might just delete it and then re-download it when PvE events come out, or just whenever I feel like playing it. But I think I gotta start like clearing space, because I got all these new games. Like Gears 5 is taking up some space now, and I know I'm gonna play Gears 5 quite a bit. And you know, of course, Destiny takes up like 90 gigs, and I got 2 terabytes. So I mean, I'm nowhere close to full, but I'm just trying to be mindful of these like 50 gigabyte games or whatever. They're just like taking up space. I'm not even playing. Look at that owl, just fucking looking at me over there. He's supposed to keep birds away, like scare away rodents and stuff. But there's like these pigeons that get up in the rafters here. Gonna pre-order Shadowkeep Deluxe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Deluxe as well. Cause like, I don't know about you, Real Space, but I never saw the collector's edition. Like, I never saw when it was available. I was totally gonna buy the most expensive one with all the cool stuff. Not available at all. And it's only through Bungie. I can't even get it on console. Like, it's sold out. I never even saw when it went live. If it went live. But apparently they're just sold out. I don't know. I guess they're sick and tired of money. Cause like, I'd gladly throw up, what is it, $150 or something? Something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. And I'm ready to make the transfer to Steam. Everything's good there. Cross save is good. I got that set up on my PC. So I can actually, log on Xbox or PS4 with, sorry, my nose itches, my characters, my accounts, all that stuff. We can do that. Gotta rock the Eris Morn stuff on my Warlock. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited about that. Marble stream. Is Marbles like, do you download the game, or is it like in browser type thing? It's free too, isn't it? I've never even looked into this. I just play Marbles when other people are streaming it. You download the launcher in browser. That's cool. Ain't bad. Oh, Presley. He's taking a nap by the grill. I have two grills. I have a gas grill. It's, planted in the ground. And then I have a propane grill, which is my brother's. It's too big for his backyard. So, brought it over here. For all of us. That's cool. That's cool. We got a nice little breeze today, but it's pretty hot. So it's good weather to be here in the shade, but like if we wanted to go walk around this afternoon, it'd probably be a terrible idea. So I'm gonna wait a couple hours. Wait till like sunset or something, or in the evening. I'm gonna go for a walk again. Try to go like twice a day if we can. Oh no, my tablet's gonna die. Damn. What else? What else are we up to? So yeah, I'm gonna actually record some Control later today. So I'm gonna try to get 2 or 3 hours of that maybe. And I do have a video that I posted. I found some Alan Wake related Easter eggs, some secrets. So I'm gonna share that video again, see if we can get some what do you call it? Momentum. I want to see if I can get my YouTube noticed a little bit with some of that. So we'll try that. Almost out of tea. Is your stash all natural, or do you put stash product in it? And what is it if you do? I do have some stuff, but I don't really do anything. I just wash it. I just keep it clean. There are, I think I have some oil from like, I don't know if it was Beard Club or something. Beard Club or Beard Club beard oil or something like that. It's like one of those services that you pay like a monthly fee and they send you oil and other things to like. See, the important thing when having like facial hair is like when you have it, and you know you wash your face and stuff, like you're not moisturizing the skin under there, so that skin can be damaged. It can get pimples or whatever. You know, it can get irritated and itchy and whatnot. Which I don't really suffer from any of those problems, but people with beards might have, you know, more issue with that. But it is good to have some oil, and when you do that, you know, you rub it in. That way it gets, you know, it's not necessarily for the hair. It's, you know, it's for your skin. It's to protect those roots, keep everything good. So for me, I trim the mustache occasionally. I keep it clean. I wash it all the time. Yeah, because if you don't, like when you have drinks, like it'll make it all crusty, or you know, food could get stuck in there. But I don't really have any of those problems. Like I'm super like germaphobe, so I stay clean. So yeah, everything, yeah, pretty natural. You know, I don't use any growth stuff or anything. Probably had it for, I want to say about 3 or 4 years now, if not more. Probably had the stash going for a good while now. Yeah, so it's not fake. if that was the question. It's not fake. Presley's just like passed out over there. She's like, this is boring. You look like you live in an Italian villa. Is it true? Grapevines growing in your backyard. Yeah, let me show you what I got here. No, I'm in Texas. I wish I lived in Italy. Okay, I can't. Can we? Okay. So I got like some rose bushes here. And let me see. Bellissimo. Over here, this is a fig tree. So actually, proper little fig tree that. I don't think there's any figs on it right now. I don't know if we can even get that far with my cables. Nah, I don't see any figs. The concrete's hot. I got like a little fire pit. I never use that. That's my brother's grill there, and there's my grill. This grill is awesome. And then I got a couple rose bushes over here, and then I got a tree, 2 trees over there that we planted. I think I planted them like 3 years ago, something like that. And they're already freaking huge. Favorite non-porno magazine. I used to read GQ a lot, Newsweek. I don't know if I like gaming magazines anymore. Like Game Informer is kind of just dumb. Like I don't even like it anymore. I remember it was good before the internet, but now it's just like, it just feels like product promotion for GameStop. Like it's like their own state-run media or something. That's kind of dumb. GQ is nice, Gentleman's Quarterly. It would have like fashion, like important articles and stuff like that. But occasionally they, you know, throw in some photos of like Kate Upton in a bikini with a popsicle in her mouth. I think I still have that issue. Was that too specific? Okay. But yeah, definitely cool stuff. Now I'm here in boring old Texas, and like the worst part, like it's just hot. It's like a desert. There's hardly any trees. It's all flat. Um, what else? There's a lot of Republicans. They like their guns. Freedom and guns. We don't like the red guys. Things are just so polarizing right now politically. So like, it's just like, dude, we had, look, look. All right, so we had a shooting recently in Midland, Odessa, which Midland and Odessa are two Texas towns. Like, if you've seen No Country for Old Men, it takes place in that area, I believe, if I remember correctly. Two small towns about like 3 or 4 hours away from me. And they had like 7 people die, like 20 people were wounded or shot or whatever. And it's just like another 30-year-old guy who like bought an AK, just like, and most of these white guys are in their 20s to 30s, and they're buying these guns legally here in the United States. And apparently this guy even failed a background check. So it's like, look, we don't have universal background checks. There's the gun show loophole, which means you can go to a gun show, which is like, a gun show is like in a big warehouse or a big convention center, and a lot of people bring guns, all sorts of guns, and you get to look at guns and you can buy guns and whatever, but you do it without a background check. You just hand someone some cash and they give you a gun. That's what we call the gun show loophole. That allows people to get guns legally without all the hustle and bustle of, the FBI, background checks, all that kind of stuff. And that's all fully legal. And so the NRA owns politicians. The National Rifle Association owns politicians. They pay for their re-elections. They give them tons of money. Like Ted Cruz, one of our senators, he gets the most out of anybody. He gets like $500,000 a year. So yeah, for $500,000 a year, I think you'd probably listen to what the gun lobby has to say. And you would be their walking, talking puppet. So there's that. So there's corruption. So nobody wants to change the laws. And these are semi-automatic rifles, high round clips. These are what we would call assault weapons, army-related stuff. Not stuff you need for hunting, not stuff you need for protecting your home, but that's everybody's insistence. And we have something, our Second Amendment guarantees us the right to bear arms and to form a militia should we need to rise up against our government. Should there be some sort of tyranny, like we had in the old days, we had the Brits, and we were like, no taxation without representation, and we had, it was, they were overtaxing us. They had, soldiers living in your house and stuff like that. Like, it was crazy. And so America fought for its independence. So basically that's why we have that amendment, is so we could still do that. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, so let me tell you something about the guns that we are allowed to have legally are nothing versus what our army has, what our police have. So unless the army were on our side in some sort of coup against our government, we would not be able to win. Do I have a gun? I have a couple. They're not mine. They're my dad's. So they're not really mine. But yeah, we do have some hunting rifles. We got some BB guns, some airsoft rifles as well. I got a bow. Got some knives, swords. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Like, I'm a Democrat with guns, who likes guns, who thinks guns are cool, but they should be used responsibly. They should be legislated properly. We should have safety laws and concerns, proper storage, stuff like that. Wet jeans or wet socks? I think wet jeans, maybe. On a summer day like this, wet jeans are alright. Wet socks, I feel like you'd get sick, or you just feel slimy. Yeah, so, guns are cool, use them properly, use them safely, store them safely. And see, what's happening is these guys are buying these guns legally, and then they're, having a bad time. They're mentally unstable, or they're, letting these ideologies get to them, be it the white supremacist or terrorist agendas, stuff like that, getting to them, and then they go on rampages, or they're suicidal and they want to do a thing like this. It's terrible. So there's lots of problems, but it all, mental health, that's an issue, but it distracts from the main issue, which is the fact that our guns are not properly legislated. Like our cars. You have to have a license to drive a car. You have to have insurance. You have to have training to safely operate your car. You have to have checks on your car. You have to check on it every year, get it re-registered. You have to change your oil. You have to have your car inspected, stuff like that. And you keep your car keys away from your toddler. Stuff like that. Like, if you just applied some of that to guns, it'd be a lot safer. Because a lot of gun deaths are accidental, like kids grabbing mom's gun and shooting their brother, Like dumb shit like that. Like, I don't even understand how that happens. Because I was always taught to treat a gun like it's loaded, never play with it. No matter what kind of gun it is, always treat it with respect, and treat other people with respect. Do not point at someone, do not pull the trigger unless you need to shoot, right? So yeah, proper use and stuff, and you don't want crazy people getting guns. Well, that's good that everyone's okay. Absolutely. It's a wild issue, and it's very polarizing, and one side is like, we can't talk about it, we can't do anything, we're not going to budge. Meanwhile, kids are getting shot, babies, little kids in school. Did we ever find was it Coney, the African dude? What was he? No, it was Kona. Wasn't it Kona was his name? That was back in 2012, wasn't it? Warlords ended. Man, I don't know if I can fill you in on that. I think I just remember hearing about it and learning about it and stuff, and I don't know. That's wild. Good stuff. Biggest conspiracy theory? Like something that I believe in that's like out there? I don't think I have anything like too good for you. Like Like I've watched all the stuff about 9/11 being an inside job. I'm like, I don't know about that. That I've yet to see convincing evidence. I think if anything, it's like I would go with like ghosts or aliens or something like that. Like I would go with something like that before I would do like some weird government thing, like lizard people run the country or the world or something, or I don't know, something like that. I don't know if I got any good conspiracy theories for you. I don't know if I'm crazy about any of that stuff. I don't subscribe to that. So I consider myself somewhat scientific, right? But I also believe in God. So there's faith and there's science, there's what we can prove, stuff like that. I would subscribe to ghosts. Ghosts are, like, I don't know if I've ever had encounters with ghosts or any fishy spiritual stuff like that. But I'd say they're real, and we just can't, or we try to communicate, and it's difficult because you're like in two different realms, right? The alien thing, I feel like there's got to be intelligent life out there. Whether it's come here before, I'm not sure about that. I don't think aliens built the pyramids. I don't know. So I believe in what we can prove and scientifically, and there's always going to be mysteries and stuff like that. Always going to be things we can't explain. Which, whether we want to subscribe that is related to a higher power, or if that's just a mystery of the universe, or just something we don't have the understanding to prove through the scientific method, whatever it may be. Besides being a full-time beauty, what is your dream job? So I live my dream job. I'm a guitarist and vocalist, and I play music at my church. I play blues and jazz and rock as well. Write my own songs and stuff like that. I'm trying to do more of that. Trying to focus more on that singer-songwriter type thing. So I do all that. Then I stream on Twitch. We play some games. I've got a YouTube as well. You can do !YouTube. You get the link for that. Everything's Aaron Shack 64. That goes against the majority. Like that I don't subscribe in conspiracy theories? If it was convincing, like if like somebody that worked at the FBI came out and said, hey, I've got undeniable proof that blah 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 is, then it's like, okay, we could entertain that. If we could prove that he's not lying, if we could prove that things are completely true, whatever. Trust but verify. Sing that song by Jay-Z that goes, "Ain't no love in the heart of the city." I don't even know that song. Is Jay-Z a singer? I thought he just raps. I've never even heard that, so I don't know. Presley. What you doing? He's just looking at me. Look It Up, great song. Alright, will do. Sitting on the dock of the bay. I can't remember. Watching the tide roll away or something. How am I losing battery life? We're plugged in, you fucker. We're plugged in. I don't know. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Do you have what it takes to be on the next American Idol? Probably not. I'm like, I can sing decent. I think I'm good enough. And I'm always, practicing and trying to get better and challenging myself and whatnot. But, and like definitely learning how to play guitar and sing at the same time, that was rough. That takes time. It takes practice. But yeah, like the people that sing on that, like they're just like mind-blowingly like gifted. So I don't know if I could compete with all these, these girls. They're just like, and they just like scream. They just belt it out, Like I play blues and jazz, like blues rock, stuff like that. Things like that. I am going to try to set up music stuff. So I've got an amp, and I have some programs on my computer, but the ones that I got, I have Cubase, and for some reason it doesn't work. Like I just start up, it's like, nope, doesn't work. So I'm going to probably stick with the PreSonus software that I have. And I'm going to see what I can do, because the amp I have can apparently do acoustic as well. So I might be able to dabble in both of those. And so it's a USB amp, so it'll plug up to my computer, and I can get all these different sounds, and we can have all these different presets and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to in the future. I think we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. We've been going about an hour, and my tablet is dead. And my phone has gone up 4% whilst being plugged in for an hour. So I guess it doesn't like properly charge while it's while we're streaming. But this was a really cool experiment. Seems like it works pretty well. I might get a tripod next time and just set up a tripod if we come outside. Because holding the selfie stick on its own is like, it's kind of exhausting. Oh, one more question. Oh no, I don't like those. Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Beyonce, Halle Berry, J-Lo. Oh no, I don't want to kill any of them though. That's the problem you have presented me with. Beyonce has talent. She's got talent. She's smoking hot. I feel like I feel like she'd be marriage material. But J-Lo, we all know J-Lo has got the, the fabulous booty. Yes. Do you know why there are no criminals in the South Pole? Because there is just ice. Oh my God, you're ridiculous. But I like Halle Berry too. Like J-Lo has like no talent. Like compared to Beyonce, she's like Mark Anthony was the real musician. Yeah, J-Lo's like a crazy Latina, so you don't know. You might want to kill her because like, sure you could F her, but no, it's not a good. Neither of those are good options. But I feel like I want to do the first two options. The F and marry with Beyonce. That would be killer. That sounds like really crude. But I feel like Beyonce is the winner. I have a lot of respect for her. So I don't like the F, marry, kill thing. I don't know. I've never been able to give good definitive answers. But they are three beautiful women. And I think they're special in their own way. I just think J-Lo is not a very good musician or artist, whatever. Yeah, and like they're all smoking hot, and like Halle Berry's a great actress. And Beyonce, I mean, she's proved that, she can act, she can sing, she can dance. She's the whole package. Like, she's an all-around entertainer. So, I mean, so I have a lot of respect for her. Am I going to stream tomorrow? I don't know. So I've been doing lots of pre-recorded content. So you can check that out on YouTube. I've been laying back on the live streaming as of late. I just kind of wanted to like touch base today and just see what everybody's up to. Just hang out for a little bit. Just to let you guys know that things are going pretty well. I'm just changing up, how I'm delivering content at the moment so I can, go outside, get some exercise, have some fun, monitor my health. Just do things outside of streaming all the time or for many hours. It's my iPad. It's all cracked. I dropped my phone on my iPad like a year or two ago. And it cracked it. It's like $900. and it's gonna cost like $600 to fix it, so I was like, hell no. I'm not paying over half of what my iPad costs to buy. Pink Beauty, how's it going? Good to see you. Where did he go? Presley, where did you go? Where did you go? Presley, come here. Come here. Look. The ignorance. Presley, come here. I think he's like over there in the bushes or something. I don't know what he's doing. There he is. Come here. Come. Come here. You can't end the stream until we see him. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what are you doing? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah, Pink, we've been out here chatting for a little bit. We had some tea. And we got to see Presley here. Got to hang out. Boop! I just booped you. Just got booped. Ooh, doo 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 doo. What is it? What is it? Look at you. You got all dirty. You got all dirty. Get in the grass. He's like, I want to go inside. He's just looking at the door. He's like, this is boring. All right, we'll go inside. Yeah, that's my Presley emote. That is the Presley emote. He's the cutest. Oh my god, look at this. Presley! I love you. Do you love me? Do you love me? I love you. If you don't talk to your dog like a baby, you're not a good dog parent. I talk to him with all sorts of voices. Like, he gets really confused sometimes, but he's used to it. And I'll make all sorts of, like, weird noises. What kind of dog do you have, Pink? I forget. Forget if you told me. He's getting a little chubby. So we've been going on walks and stuff, but he just had too many treats lately. And those bacon treats make him really chubby. They're basically like Slim Jim, like bacon, like beef jerky, but for like dogs, I guess. He loves them. He goes nuts. A Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Oh wow. Presley here is a beagle, and he doesn't really care. Doesn't really care about anything. He's very chill. He's hungry. He's always hungry. But I have a white lab and a Shih Tzu. Ooh, that's awesome. And my brother has a Schnauzer. So he's got a little mustache and gray hair, and he's the cutest little thing. He's getting up there in years. He's older than Presley by a couple years. She always looks like a puppy. Terriers are cute. Oh. What is it? What is it, Presley? Burr? Burr! He's like, who the... He just barks at things or people. Like if my neighbors go out in their backyard, he barks at them and tells them, like, get back in your house. Oh, I don't dab. You kids and your dabbing, I don't partake. Just think of me as an old man, about to turn 30, decaying already. Oh, he's peeing. Presley, you want to go inside? You want to go inside? There's a good boy. My birthday is on the 19th. And I'm going to see if I can get a Genesis Mini for my birthday. Sega Genesis Mini that's coming out soon. I believe it comes out on the 19th. So I'm excited about that. Sega Genesis Mini looks pretty neat. But anyway, I've been a lot on YouTube. So if you do, check me out over there, Aaron Shack 64. I've been posting content there. I will record some more Control gameplay today. That's on PC. We'll be doing 60 frames a second, 1080p gameplay of that. Typically about like 3 hours, trying to keep it somewhat brief. And we got some new abilities. We got the ability to levitate, so we're going to be getting to some secret areas that we couldn't get to before. The game is very much kind of like Metroidvania type stuff. Some motherfucker is like edging. Dude, there's this guy that like 9:30 a.m. on Friday mornings, motherfucker mows his lawn. I want him to die. I hate him so much. I'm like, what? Why can't you wait? Can't you? It's so like rude. People are sleeping and shit. I bet he'd love it if I mowed my lawn at like 3 in the morning or something. Fucking practice my guitar scales outside, the amp on. You don't want him to die. Yeah, I'm not that mean, I guess. He's just a dad doing dad things. God, but at fucking 9 in the morning though, like every Friday. That's fucking dumb. Like, do it in the evening or do it in the afternoon when people are awake. It's so freaking rude. Anyway. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Do check out the YouTube, like I said. All the content there. Exclamation link has all the links related to anywhere I post. Right now it's about 4 p.m. right now. Just about 4 p.m. here in Texas. But yeah, link right there. That's Streamer Links. That's got everything from my blog to my photography blog, YouTube, Twitch, the whole deal. Merch store, Patreon, all that stuff. Everything I do. I'm kind of shifting, just for now, shifting away from the live content and more to pre-recorded stuff. So if you want to support me, please, check all that stuff out, because I think I might do some little just chatting things every now and then, but unless I'm doing like some stuff that needs to be live streamed, I'm probably going to back away from that, because I don't know, I just think it's really hot and it's lengthy and it's tiring, and at least when I'm doing the pre-recorded stuff, I can sit in my dark room with the air on high and just have fun and play. So thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for chatting, hanging out, asking questions. It's been an absolute blast this afternoon. So thank you guys for watching. Just keep an eye on Twitter and YouTube and whatnot for updates as to when I'm going live. And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.